Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, famous quotes and stories of world celebrities. What I share with you today is the 2367th famous saying, "Be poor without flattery, rich without arrogance." This sentence comes from the Analects of Confucius, Xue Er Pian, from the spring and autumn period of China. Before the video starts, I hope you will subscribe and share this channel. Thanks. Be poor without flattery, rich without arrogance. This famous saying comes from the Analects of Confucius, Xue Er Pian, in the spring and autumn period of China. It explains in a concise and profound way the attitude that people should have when facing the situation of rich and poor. In modern society where materialism is prevalent, the wisdom of this sentence is particularly important. Let us explore the profound connotation and practical significance of this sentence through several stories. In the distant spring and autumn period, Confucius and his disciples walked across the land of the Central Plains, spreading Confucianism. One day, Confucius and his disciples sat together to discuss life situations and moral cultivation. Confucius said, "How about being poor without flattery, or being rich without arrogance?" This sentence immediately aroused deep thought among his disciples. A disciple stood up and replied, "The poor are fond of Taoism, the rich are fond of etiquette." This means that in poverty, we should stick to morality and neither be humble nor arrogant. In wealth, we should like etiquette and be neither arrogant nor impetuous. Hundreds of years later, this motto was reflected in an outstanding historical figure. He was the famous minister Xue Er of the Ming dynasty. Xue Er was honest and self-sufficient throughout his life. He always adhered to his principles in poverty and never flattered the powerful. Even after attaining a high position in the officialdom, he never became complacent because of his wealth. Xue Er's story has become a favorite story for later generations. It is this spirit of being poor without flattery, being rich without being arrogant, that has become the criterion for his conduct in life. In modern society, this ancient saying still has great vitality. A typical example is Bill Gates. As the founder of Microsoft, he once became the richest man in the world. However, Gates remained humble despite his wealth and used his huge wealth for philanthropy to help people in poor areas around the world. His life course just confirms the wisdom of being rich but not arrogant. Similarly, in poor areas, although many ordinary people live a difficult life, they still strive to maintain their dignity and do not flatter others in order to improve their lives. This reflects the spirit of poor without flattery. These stories tell us that being poor without flattery, being rich without being arrogant, is not only a noble moral sentiment, but also a kind of wisdom in life. Those who adhere to morality and are neither humble nor arrogant in poverty can win the respect of others. Those who remain humble and like etiquette in wealth can win more friendship and support. Therefore, no matter what situation we are in, be poor without flattery, be rich without arrogance, should become the motto of our life. It warns us not to be swayed by material conditions, but to adhere to morality, pursue truth, cherish friendship, and respect others. Such an attitude towards life will make us better people and make society more harmonious and beautiful. Today, in the era of globalization and diversification, the ancient saying "be poor without flattery, rich without arrogance" still has broad practical significance. It reminds us to pay attention to the spiritual world, pay attention to moral cultivation, and pay attention to the progress of human civilization. Regardless of whether we are poor or rich, we should learn to respect others, value friendship, remain humble, and uphold morality. Only in this way can we truly realize the harmonious unity of personal values and social values and jointly promote the progress and development of human society. In short, be poor without flattery, be rich without arrogance is a precious motto left by Confucius to future generations. It has traveled through thousands of years of time and space and continues to inspire our lives with its profound connotation and practical significance. Let us learn to maintain a peaceful mind in the situation of rich and poor, pursue truth and morality, and work together to build a harmonious and beautiful world. Okay, this time the video is shared with you. Everyone is welcome to subscribe, like, share, and leave comments. Thank you all. See you later.